So fall is here, Halloween is coming, things are getting spooky, and there's never been a better time for Luigi to head back into his mansion. What is up, my friends? It's Ray back here, and it's time to get spooky because thanks to Nintendo, today we're going to be taking a look at Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo 2DS and 3DS. Get so very hyped! So if you guys aren't familiar with Luigi's Mansion, you should know that this game was probably the freshest and most clever approaches to an action-adventure game when it originally launched in 2001, over 17 years ago, along with the GameCube. I mean, who would have thought at the time that Luigi would start in his own quirky horror game with a ghost-busting vacuum on his back, sucking up endless amounts of ghosts? I don't think anyone did. It's just crazy to think how long it's been since this game originally came out, because I still remember all the hype for the GameCube and all the curiosity surrounding Luigi's Mansion. I still even have all the Nintendo Power magazines to prove it. But the thing is, I never played the original Luigi's Mansion. Fast forward 17 years later, and now that same classic title that I never played has been enhanced for the 3DS with improved sounds, visuals, gameplay, and more. There's a lot to love here. So a little backstory of Luigi's Mansion here. This game follows the story of Luigi, who receives a strange letter in the mail saying that he won a contest he doesn't remember entering, and the prize he wins is none other than, you guessed it, a mansion. When he goes off to claim his prize, Luigi finds out that the mansion is obviously haunted. However, it's later revealed that Mario also came to the same mansion, and he was captured by the paranormal, leaving Luigi to team up with Professor Egad and the Poltergeist 3000 to defeat all the ghosts and solve the mysteries of the mansion. It's a very unique blend of a game that is absolutely nothing like a typical Mario game that you're used to. It's part puzzle game, part Ghostbusters game, part free-roaming adventure game, but most notably, it's a Luigi game, and that rarely ever happens. As far as the controls go, since the GameCube controller had more buttons, especially a C-stick, they are a bit different here on the 3DS, and they may take a few minutes to get used to. They definitely did for me. If you have an older console, aka like a 2DS or an original 3DS, you're going to need to use the gyroscope and the motion controls in order to aim the flashlight and the poltergeist up or down. However, if you have a new 2DS or a new 3DS, you can take advantage of the C-stick nub. Once you gain access to the Game Boy Horror Viewfinder, you're also going to have to find yourself using these controls as well in order to investigate all the things around you in the rooms. Meanwhile, the map of the mansion and your game progress information can now all be found on the bottom screen, which is very helpful. Once you get the hang of it all though, exploring the mansion is an absolute blast! I guarantee you guys, you're just gonna fly right through this game given how engaging it is. Unfortunately, it is rather short though, and it can be completed in about 6 hours, so it keeps you wanting more, especially for me, you know? I haven't played it before. There's always a surprise behind each door, there's always something new, and I just love that element of surprise, and now I can't wait for Luigi's Mansion 3. I want more. Even though your goal here is to find and rescue Mario, there's a whole lot more to do here. Solve unique puzzles, defeat all the portrait ghosts, collect all the money that you can, and you gotta hunt down 50 boos in the process that are set off in the mansion. And let me tell you, this is definitely easily the most annoying part of the game without a doubt, because they are hell of annoying to catch. The one negative thing that I can think of though is that while this game does work perfectly well on the 3DS, there really isn't much advancement to the 17-year-old game. It's literally a straight port of the original, so if you enjoyed that one, it might not be worth double dipping unless you really truly loved it. I personally think though that this would have been much better off on the Switch, not only to hype up Luigi's Mansion 3 coming next year, but also to justify its new features like the multiplayer co-op and the boss rush mode, both of which actually require a friend who also has a 3DS and a copy of the game to play. It's very much a solo adventure game anyway, so I don't really have much of a problem with the multiplayer aspect not feeling polished, but it's something worth noting. Regardless though, having played Luigi's Mansion almost exclusively for the past week and a half, I can say that I've been having a total blast with it. It's been a few weeks since I picked up my new 2DS XL and my 2DS for that matter, and this game was the one that actually got me to break it out. It's one of those spooky yet cozy games that just feels right to play this time of year, you know? Grab a blanket, burrito yourself, and just play some Luigi's Mansion. That's what I've been doing, and there's really been nothing more satisfying. Alrighty guys, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. And also leave a comment down in the comments box down below letting me know what you think of Luigi's Mansion. Have you played the original? Have you picked up this 3DS version over here? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments box down below. So that's about it, guys. Get out there, get spooky, get scaring people. It's Halloween, it's the season. Go out there, have fun. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.